Hey, this is Grant Brissett talking about winning the person, not the argument. Well, Christian apologetics is about making a defense for the Christian faith and answering challenges to the Christian faith. But we're not here to win arguments. I mean, it gets kind of distracting sometimes because we study more the academic side of Christianity, theology, philosophy, and different arguments. And so we can get into the arguments, but the point is, I don't really care about the arguments. I care about people. I care about sharing the good news. Now, in the book, I Don't Have Enough Faith to Be an Atheist by Norman Geisler and Dr. Turek, they talk about people rejecting Christianity for three main reasons. Those three reasons are intellectual, emotional, and volitional. Some people just don't want to accept Christianity. And Frank Turek has a brilliant question to bring out people's motivation. You can ask somebody, if you found out Christianity were true, would you become a Christian? And if they say no, well, then their problem or their stumbling block isn't intellectual, even though you might be having an intellectual discussion about a point. So this person might talk about the cruel God of the Old Testament, but when you ask them, if Christianity were true, would you become a Christian? And they say no, well, there's something either emotional, maybe they were mistreated, maybe they were perceived to be mistreated, maybe they don't like Christianity, maybe they have a false caricature of what Christians are and what they should be. So the main reason I'm bringing this up is that when we're talking to someone about a different issue, there can be an intellectual stumbling block or block in the road, or there can be an emotional. So the classic example is the problem of evil. If I'm talking about the problem of evil, I might talk about, God created the potential for evil by giving us free will to accept or reject him, right? And I can talk about the problem of evil being the cause of humanity leaving God. Adam and Eve left the Garden of Eden. But if they have an emotional problem, something that maybe they were mistreated by someone in the church, then that's not really where the discussion should go. So we need to win the person, not the argument. Well, this has been Grant Brissett talking about winning the person and not the argument. Thanks.